If you love goat meat, I bet you will love this goat meat pie even more or better. Yeah, I made this meat pie you're looking at here with goat meat. It came out very delicious, flaky and yummy. Hello treasures, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing great. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you are enjoying the 2026 so far. So let's get started. Let me show you how I made this goat meat pie. Flaky, yummy, delicious goat meat pie. To make this, I'll start by mixing my all-purpose flour, milk powder and butter together. So here I have 5 cups of all-purpose flour, which I've gone ahead to add 3 tablespoons of milk powder or milk flavor. You can also skip that. You can also add salt, but I'll be using margarine. I'm using 250 grams of margarine and it is salted one, so I'm not going to add more salt to it because in our feelings it might be salty. So to avoid that, I'll skip salt in this process. So I'll go ahead and mix everything together until we have a crumb like texture. Keep watching. A sprinkle of thyme, a dash of peace. After mixing the butter or margarine, this is what we have. You can see that you can almost mold it. So the next thing we're going to do now is to add this water to bring everything together so that we can get a dough. I'll be adding the water little by little so as to not to add much water. I don't want it very sticky, so I'll leave all the measurements I'm using in my description box below. So let's keep watching and making it. Gentle notes like a summer breeze, chopping sounds in harmony, kitchen tune so heavenly. Soft piano keys like simmering stew, warmth in every melody flows through. Rolling dough. And here we have our goat meat pie dough ready. I'll wrap it in a bag or nylon or waterproof and leave it in a fridge to rest while we go ahead with the fillings. Leaving it cold makes your meat pie or pie flaky. I use cold water and cold butter for that. So next we have our goat meat here. I got this goat meat from the goat meat I bought, so I just took out some of the flesh without bone. So this is what we are using for our goat meat pie. I'm going to cut or shred this as tiny as possible. If you have food processor, that will be very fine. Use it to shred this just in seconds. But I don't have that, so I'm using my knife and my hand and my chop board to do this. So just shred it as tiny as possible. Whispering flavors floating in the air, each note blends like spices rare, a calm embrace of taste and sound, treasure kitchen where joy is found. Steam rising like a piano sound. And yo, we are done shredding the goat meat. This my hand now, my shit. Oh my god. So we'll go ahead now and fry it just like we make any other meat pie fillings. This is how we're going to make it too. Golden crust, soft notes fly. So into my dry pot, I'll heat up about 2 or 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Go in with my chopped onions, adding about a quarter teaspoon or half teaspoon of salt. Fry for about a minute before going in with the shredded or sliced goat. Spring onions. Oh, you didn't pass that because oh, put on an alien video. That blue one, it was. It was a recipe for peace in every sound. When love for food is truly profound.
note blends like spice.
Then I will stir fry this until you no longer have any red meat in there. Everything turns white.
Is rare, a calm embrace of taste and sound. Treasure kitchen where joy is found.
You can also see that it has brought out its own juice. I'll cover this and allow it to cook for about 5 or to 7 minutes in its juice, just to make sure that it cooks very well before going in with some chopped Irish potato. Yes, I have here about 2 Irish potatoes which I cut into tiny cubes, and also some carrots, about 2 medium-sized carrots. Then I'll season with curry powder, thyme, ginger and garlic powder, and some seasoning cubes. Just go easy with your seasoning so that it doesn't become too salty. Then add some water, stir everything very well, and cover and allow to cook until the goat meat is soft and well done. The potato and the carrot is also soft enough. I also added some peppers to it.
Piano stirs like a wooden spoon.
While the goat meat and the veggies are cooking, I'll go ahead to mix my slurry. I'm using my all-purpose flour for this, but you can use corn flour. I used 1.5 tablespoons of all-purpose flour and about a quarter cup of water. I'll mix this very well. We're going to add this to our sauce or our filling to thicken it a bit.
Gentle rhythms hum a tune. A recipe for peace in every sound. Where love for food is true and profound.
But before going in with the slurry or thickener, I'll add this bell pepper. I have some green bell peppers which I also slice or cut into cubes, tiny cubes. I'll mix it or stir it together and then go in with the slurry. You can skip the green bell pepper if you don't like it or if you don't want it, but I tell you, it takes your filling to the next level. Yeah, very sweet and delicious. After adding the flour mixture or the slurry, if you're using cornstarch, then after adding it, just mix very well to make sure that everything mixes well, and you also note the texture. You can see how the texture of this. The aim of using the slurry or the cornstarch is not to make the sauce or the filling very thick. No, it is to make it moist, when you bite into your meat pie, that moist texture you get, that poto texture. That's the aim of adding the slurry to the filling. Look at it. Look at how delicious it is looking. You can also eat this way. You can use it for any other thing apart from your meat pies or your pies. Yep. Our meat pie filling is ready, but before taking this down, let's test it for salt and the sweetness. This is good. This is perfect. This is delicious, very delicious already. The pie will be so yummy. So the next thing I'll do is to take down this or transfer this into my plate or bowl. Don't let me bite my tongue. Transfer it so that it will get cool before cooking it, and I'm going to keep this in my freezer so that it can get cool within 10 to 20 minutes. Yes.
Whispering flavors floating in the air. Each note blends like spices rare. A calm embrace of taste and sound. Treasure kitchen where joy.
After about 10 to 15 minutes in the freezer, our meat pie filling is cool or cold enough. Now it is time to marry it together with the meat pie dough. So let's get started with that.
A sprinkle of time.
My aim is to get about 10 meat pies from this dough, so I'll cut it accordingly.
Of peace. Gentle notes like a summer breeze. chopping sounds in harmony, kitchen tunes so heavenly. Soft piano keys like simmering stew.
I'm also using my meat pie cutter for this. Feel free to use a round plate or round cover. I have videos on meat pie whereby I used a cover of a plate for that. So you can check my old videos and see how to cut it with if you don't have a meat pie cutter. You can also buy meat pie cutter from the bakery shop. That's people that sell baking items. Yep. When you put it in the cutter, you need to press it so hard and sometimes even have to heat it so that you can cut off the excess smoothly. And look at what we have. Very fine, very beautiful, very demo.
Warmth and every melody flows through. Rolling dough and stirring dreams, cooking life's most tender themes. Whispering flavors, floating in the air. Each note blends like spices rare. A calm embrace of taste and sound. Treasure kitchen where joy is found. Steam rising like a piano sigh. Golden crust, the soft notes fly. Each corner dish, each key a spice. Conjure kitchen where joy is found. Piano stirs like a wooden spoon. Gentle rhythms hum a tune. A recipe for peace in every sound, where love for food is truly profound. Whispering flavors, floating in the air. Each note blends like spices rare. A calm embrace of taste and sound. Treasure kitchen where joy is found.
And here we have it. The next thing we're going to do is to egg wash these beauties.
Piano stirs like a wooden spoon.
Then poke it or give it that East tribal mark with fork.
Gentle rhythms hum a tune.
Then bake at 170 degrees for about 40 to 60 minutes.
For peace in every sound.
And here we have our delicious and flaky goat meat pie. This meat pie was so delicious. In fact, if you try this goat meat pie, you will not want to use cow meat for your meat pies again. You will prefer either using goat meat or your chicken meat. And I think we can be trying other types of protein for our meat pies. Thank you all for watching. I hope you're going to give this a try. Let me know how yours turned out or if you like it or not. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until I see you again in my next video, remain blessed and safe. I love you all. Bye-bye.